Only 1 point separated all 7 players after the opening day of Group 4 of BetVictor Championship League Snooker, and by the time the group phase came to a close, Mark Williams needed a win over Kyren Wilson to join Wilson, Judd Trump and Mark Selby in the playoffs at the expense of Tom Ford, who joined Jack Lazowski in the bottom 2 but was eliminated. In the first semi-final, Wilson raced to a 2-0 lead over Trump, but the world number 1 wasn't done yet.
Needs this to run, it's just okay.
Could have been out, couldn't he? Kyren Wilson got the reds open, was left with a difficult black which he dropped in. That left him with a tricky red to far corner, which stayed out. Judd Trump had to negotiate a couple of early tricky shots to get the break going, but now he just needs the pink and he's on the scoreboard in this semi-final. Fascinating frame of snooker, and Judd Trump has made the good clearance of 69 to the pink to extend it. So Kyren Wilson was in on 52, looking good potentially to win 3-0, potentially with a third century. Trump makes the clearance, and now it's 2.
Trump then forced the decider, and in the 5th frame the comeback was complete with yet another ton for the man now outright 3rd on the list of all-time career century makers.
104. 106. 109.
113. Well, it's a really high-quality match. Kyren Wilson made his 2 centuries, led 52-0 in the 3rd. Judd Trump made a clearance of 69. He made breaks of 51 and 67 in the 4th. And then in the decider, he's made a total clearance.
On table 2, Selby and Williams were also down to a decider, and though the Welshman had a chance in the 5th, it was Selby who progressed.
It's been a very dramatic group, and maybe the biggest drama still to come, the final, which will follow very shortly. Blue is match ball. Well, it's one to savour, isn't it? Judd Trump and Mark Selby, 2 of the game's real big hitters, are going to be going head-to-head shortly, both having survived deciding frames.
Trump took the 1st frame of the final and snatched the 2nd to move within 1 of victory before closing it out with century number 778.
This is frame ball.
40. 41.
'Answered. Can he finish off with yet another century?
Just overrun slightly, so this remaining red won't be an easy one by any means. One with his opposite hand, just needs to drop it in. He'll be on the black, could scoop back to the blue. He's feeling confident.
The black for his 60th century of the season, and he's 6th of this group. No mistake. He's a machine.
102 framing left.
Mark Selby said cheers, well played, and well played it was. Breaks of 62, 48 and a century to finish. Judd Trump. He came, he saw, he conquered again. He's beaten Mark Selby 3-0 in the final of this Group 4. of the Bet Victor Championship League, and he will go into the winners group as a result. And clearly he is now, as he always is for any tournament he plays in, favourite to win the whole shebang. Judd Trump's winning run just keeps going on and on and on. So these are the players that Judd Trump will join in that winners group in early April. Graham Dott, a fellow former world champion of course. Zhou Yulong, the young Chinese player who's improving all the time. He won a group by beating John Higgins in the final, but Higgins eventually won his group. It was Group 3. And so, what a quality lineup we've got already. A quality quartet. Trump, Zhou Yulong, the odd man out because he's not got his name on the World Championship trophy. Graham Dott and John Higgins. And talking of quality, what about Group 5, which starts here tomorrow morning? Ali Carter, Barry Hawkins, Mark Williams, Karen Wilson, Mark Selby, Joe Perry, and in the middle, the centre of attention, as he always is, and quite rightly so, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Can't wait for it. 2 days of great action, spearheaded by the game's biggest attraction.